I've dropped protein. Hello. Today I'm doing something different. I'm going to be reviewing a whey supplement. The reason why I'm doing that is because I take a lot of them. I have few of them that I like, and some of them I don't really. I've had bad experiences with some of the whey. And here is my attempt. Is my view on what I think on why I purchased something. So this is Cellucor Cor-Performance Whey. 25 grams of protein per scoop, 130 calories, 5.5 grams of naturally occurring BCAAs, and digestive enzymes. Digestive enzymes are something that I've taken separately. I don't know how much effective they are as part of the whey, but essentially these are important to make sure that the food is digested well, because if you're trying to be on a specific program, you're essentially eating quite a whole lot. So making sure that that gets processed within the body, it is important to have some digestive enzymes. Now you don't need to have them, but if you do have them, it aids in the digestive process, hence the name digestive enzyme. Then there is the BCAAs, which essentially should be poured on a daily basis. Skivation Extend is a very good example. A lot of people recommend that you technically have them on the entire day. You keep sipping them through the day, but that depends upon how much money you've got, first thing, and what your goal is. I feel it's most beneficial to actually take that during the workout as an intra workout. That's what it's meant to be. So that's there. And this one has 25 grams of protein. So the other thing and of course, peanut butter marshmallow. I love peanut butter. I love chocolate. Here, looking at the nutrition facts, it has got 130 calories. 10 calories are from fat. Then you've got 1 gram fat. You've got 35 milligram cholesterol. Then 150 milligrams of sodium. The attempt should be to look at 120 or lesser. So this has this has more sodium than I would accept on a normal meal, but it is what it is. Then there is 4 grams of carbohydrates, and 2 of them come from sugar. So the whole way to decipher the carbohydrates really is how much of that is coming from sugar. There is another couple of ways which are 3 grams, 4 grams, 5 grams come from sugar, and that's something that you want to stay away from. I had used recently RSP whey. Quite honestly, the chocolate flavor was a complete disaster for me. It was as if somebody's put sugar, in there. And when you're taking sugar with whey, what's the point of taking whey? This is 2 grams. I'm hoping that'll be fine. Protein is 25 grams, which is 50%, daily value out of 34. A simple way to look at the quality of protein would be to divide the protein grams with the serving. That is, in here, what you want to do is divide 25 divided by 34, and you're looking at a 73% protein, which is good. It can be only considered good or bad when you compare this with any other yardstick. Let's do that comparison right now. The last of that I finished, and quite a few of them, was Pro Gym. That's one of my favorite proteins that has been. It's amazing on the taste, and the taste is cookies and cream. So I'm going to compare this with Pro Gym to see how it stacks up, at least on the numbers. Empty tub. So this is the Pro Gym cookies and cream. Absolutely awesome flavor, great quality protein, top notch. So this brings in, this is a multi-blend protein. So you've got protein coming in from whey isolate, micellar casein, milk protein isolate, and egg white protein. And this is good when you you should try and get protein from all the sources. And it's the same way that you should be getting your food from all the sources. Greens from multiple sources, not just one. So it's actually good. This also acts as a fast digesting and slow digesting protein because it comes from a lot of different things. So an isolate would be a fast digesting protein, and casein will be a slow digesting protein. Essentially, what Jim is doing is, letting you use this specific product, or selling it or recommending that this product is used at any point of time. You can use this post-workout because it's fast acting. You can use this just before going to bed because it's got casein and other stuff. So here I've got 1 scoop is 34 grams and whey with, it's getting difficult to hold both of them together, but I'm going to try. That's also 34 grams. It's important to compare like to like, so I'm comparing serving. So you got a fat which is 2.5 grams as compared to 1 gram per portion. Energy is 140. This gives energy, which is calories of 130. Then carbohydrates is 5 grams. Here the carbs is 4 grams. 50% of the carbs come from sugar. In here you've got carbohydrates is 5 and sugars is just 1. So just 20% of sugar, 20% of carbs is sugar, which is, to me, is the benchmark because this tastes just right. I personally do not add any sugar in anything that I drink. So I don't have sugar at home, so I don't add sugar, and I consume very less salt. So that's my palate. On that, this 1 gram of sugar and 5 grams of carbohydrates tastes perfect. And I know that this whey was a disaster for me. This is a chocolate flavor RSP whey, and this has 3 grams of sugar and 5 grams of carbohydrate. And I know this was super sweet for me. Between 1 gram on Jim and 3 grams on RSP, I now have 2 grams of sugar. Other important thing is that they're all on 5 grams of carbohydrates. This is 4 grams of carbohydrates, so which means 50% sugar, which is still less than RSP because RSP is about 55, 60%, whatever is 3 by 5 or 5 by 3. And Jim is perfect because it's 1 by 5. This is 2 by 4. So having said that, that's the nutrition profile. And Cellucor Whey is labeled as true facts, which is full disclosure, which means everything is written right here. So now what I'm going to do is I take whey in two different ways. I consume it with water and I consume it with almond milk. When I don't have almond milk, I consume it with normal milk. So right now the label here reads the instructions: take 1 or 2 scoops of Cellucor Cor-Performance Whey with 6 to 12 ounces of cold water or any beverage of your choice. Use approximately 5 to 6 oz of liquid per 1 scoop of powder. So that's the instruction. It really means roughly between 250 to 300 grams. So what I have here is about 200 to 225 grams of water. It's cold water. What I'm going to do now is I'll open this up. I'll open it up and mix it and have my first serving of Cor-Performance Whey, peanut butter, marshmallow. Massive Joe's likes to punch this, and I like to do that as well, but more often than not, it smells good actually. More often than not, it doesn't go through in one go. I'm not gonna try that. I'm just gonna try and open it up nicely. Okay, smells decent. Here we got, I think, good points to Cellucor to make sure that the scoop is, wow. Now that I have it opened, and I need to put it in here, so I'm going to use this scooper from bodybuilding.com. put it in here. There's nothing else, so I'm going to put it in here. Okay, that's one scoop. It's water. Okay, so that's one scoop here. All right, now it's time to mix. Okay, so the mixability is good. It's all completely mixed. There are no bits and pieces, bits and bobs left anywhere. I could just drink it directly from here, but let me just put it on the glass. Yeah, this is what I was doing. I could have just used the shaker as well. So I do feel a bit of fragments, means it needs a little more mixing maybe, but cheers. So this has got peanut butter flavor. For some reason I feel a bit of oily taste in it. By oily, I mean maybe, you remember on the natural peanut butter how you have a layer of oil that forms right on top? It's probably that. It's got a bit of little smooth, oily, smooth feel. That's the only term. Okay, I'll try to mix it again. Maybe it wasn't mixed well. It is slightly sweet as compared to Jim. It's slightly sweeter, but not as bad as RSP. RSP was just horribly sweet. Okay, it tastes fine. Tastes fine. There are no bits and pieces in here, so I'm just chewing whatever. I don't know what I'm chewing on, but there are no bits and pieces in here. All right, that's done. Now on the verdict. Am I blown away by the taste? No. I was blown away by how Pro-Gym Whey tasted. Do I want to return this? No. RSP is something that I've really literally called up bodybuilding.com immediately on the same day saying that I can't take this protein. It's really bad. But so it's not very impressive. The peanut butter marshmallow is okay. It's fine. I think I live with it. Yeah. It's delicious. I mean, it is delicious in the sense of it's not tasty, it's not delicious, it's fine. Yeah, that's how I would put it. It's fine. It's not bad. It's definitely not terrible. It's fine. All right, that's all. I think that's all that I have to say for this. I really was worried that it'll be horrible, but it is not horrible. Cellucor peanut butter marshmallow whey taste review. Well, that's all from my side. I hope this was a slight bit of change from the regular stuff that you see on my channel. Because I have all of these, I think I may just put these online. Kindly informal discussion, informal videos. And hopefully this was helpful in some shape or form to you. Well, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.